Hello students, welcome back to the chapter triangles where we will be doing some extra sums from R.S. Agarwal. Now these extra sums I have selected by my own considering that these are important for the examination point of view. Now you solve all the example sums as well as the exercise sums from R.S. Agarwal, and if you feel to ask any sum, any doubt how that sum has been done, now if not able to understand the concept, please do message me and ask the doubt. So let us start. The question which I have written over here is, this question generally comes under 2 mark section, and I have seen in the question papers it has come many of the times I have seen this question in the question paper of the board. So let us go through. Prove that the ratio of the perimeters of the two similar triangles. Ratio of the perimeters means the sum length of the three sides. Perimeters of the two similar triangles, the triangles are given to be similar, is the same as the ratio of their corresponding sides. So we will prove it. So let us suppose two triangles. Suppose triangle A, B, C, and let us make a triangle D, E and F. Let its side be small a, small b, small c. Its sides be P, Q and R. So let ABC and DEF be the given triangles whose sides are A, B, C and P, Q, R, whose side lengths are A, B, C and P, Q, R respectively. Then, to prove the ratio of the perimeters of the two similar triangles. So perimeter of the first triangle will be perimeter. To prove perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle DEF is the same as the ratio of their corresponding sides, is equals to A by P equals to B by Q equals to C by R. Okay, we have to prove this. Now in proof part, since triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, therefore the ratio of the sides will be in proportion. Therefore A by P equals to B by Q equals to C by R equals to any ratio of constant you take. I mean a constant term, let us take it K. So this implies A is equals to PK, B is equals to QK and C is equals to RK. Therefore perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle DEF equals to A plus B plus C by P plus Q plus R. Now A plus B plus C I can write as P plus PK plus QK plus RK. Okay, let me write PK plus QK plus of RK divided by P plus Q plus R will be equals to P plus Q plus R, and K is common, divided by P plus Q plus R. These two will be cancelled and we are getting this ratio as K. So we have got the result from equation 1 and 2 that the ratio of their sides is equal to the ratio of their perimeters. Therefore from 1 and 2 we get perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle, what is the name, DEF equals to A by P equals to B by Q equals to C by R equals to K. and we are proved. Isn't it very easy and an interesting sum? Let us move to the next question. Question number 2, which I have written over here, is related to the first sum, the concept of the first sum. The question is saying that the perimeter of two triangles are 25 centimeter and 15 centimeter respectively. If one side of the first triangle is 9 centimeter, find the corresponding side of the second triangle. So what all is given? Ratio of the perimeter of the two triangles are given. One side is given. We have to find the corresponding side of the second triangle, and the two triangles are given to be similar. So we will be using the same concept. We know that for two similar triangles, ratio of perimeters of two triangles is equals to ratio of their corresponding sides. So let the corresponding side of second triangle be x centimeter, because here it is centimeter. Then 25 by 15 equals to 9 by x. This implies 25x equals to 15 into 9. This implies x equals to 15 into 9 by 25 by 5 equals to 5.4 centimeter. So you can find the use of the concept of question number 1 in question number 2. Similar concept, same concept based another question can also be framed. So try framing a question. By the time, let us start question number 3. Moving to question number 3. Question number 3, which I have written over here, is PA, QB and RC are perpendicular to AC. PA length is x, QB length is z, RC length is y. Also this length AB is A and BC is B. We have to prove that 1 by x plus 1 by y equals to 1 by z. So let us proceed on. Now triangle PCA is similar to triangle QCB. Triangle PCA is similar to triangle QCB, as angle C equals to angle C common, angle PCA. So first I will be writing angle A. Angle A is equals to angle B 90 degree. A. Over here double A similarity. Therefore, now if these two triangles are similar, sides will be in proportion. Actually you write the smaller part first, because 1 by x and 1 by y is in denominator, means x and y are in denominator. So I am rubbing over here, I am writing over here QCB, and over here I am writing PCA. So here I will be writing angle B equals to angle A. Okay? Therefore, if these two triangles are similar, by double A similarity, sides will be in proportion. Therefore, we can write Z by X is equals to B by A plus B. Z by X equals to B by AC, that is A plus B. Make it equation number 1. Again, triangle, I need 1 by Y, because 1 by X we have got. Now, triangle RCA is similar to triangle QBA. So, let us name. Again, triangle QBA is similar to triangle RCA. as angle A equals to angle A common and angle B is equals to angle C 90 degree. Now when these two will be similar, we can write QB by RC equals to AB by AC. Therefore Z by Y equals to A by A plus B. Make it number 2. Now we need addition, so we will be adding 1 and 2. So let us add 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2, we get Z by X plus Z by Y equals to B by A plus B plus of A by A plus B. This implies Z 1 by X plus 1 by Y equals to A plus B by A plus B. These two will be cancelled. We are getting 1. This implies 1 by X plus 1 by Y equals to 1 by Z, and hence we are proved. Let us move to one more question. Question number 4, which I have written over here, is through the midpoint M of the side CD of a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram. Through the midpoint M of the side CD, the line BM is drawn intersecting AC in L. Where is AC? AC, okay. Intersecting AC in L and AD produced in E. We have to prove that EL equals to twice BL. Where is EL? EL, this portion. EL equals to twice BL. Now, in this question, if we want to prove EL equals to twice BL, so if we prove that EL by BL equals to 2 by 1, means if we will prove that EL by BL equals to 2 by 1, then also EL equals to twice BL we will get. Or if we prove BL by EL equals to half, then also we will be getting that EL equals to twice of BL. Means whatever this ratio, if I prove, I will be getting the required to prove part. Now, these two triangles I want to make similar. Now, these two triangles will be similar, obviously, because over here angle 1 equals to angle 2 and this angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Because of alternate angles, because it is given a parallelogram, so these two lines are parallel, therefore angle 3 equals to angle 4, alternate angles. Now if these two angles are if these two triangles are similar, then obviously the sides will be in proportion. Then we can write over here that AE by BC equals to LE by BL equals to AL by CL. AL by CL. Now AE by this over here, AE by BC. AE by BC ratio we don't know. LE or EL, because EL and BL ratio we want. Let me write EL. EL by BL ratio we want. So if I prove that AE by BC equals to 1 by 2, we will be getting the result. Now just see over here. In these two triangles, this triangle and this triangle, these two triangles which I have shaded right now is congruent. Why? Because over here you can see that I have named 1, 2, 3, 4. So this angle 5 is equals to angle 6. Okay? Angle 5 equals to angle 6. M is the midpoint of CD. So this side equals to this side, and also this angle will be equals to this angle because these two lines are parallel. So by ASA, these two triangles will be congruent. Now when these two triangles will be congruent, then DE equals to BC, but BC equals to AD. I repeat, DE equals to BC, BC equals to AD, so AD is equals to DE. It means D is the midpoint of AE. Okay? So we can say over here that AD equals to BC and AE equals to twice of AD equals to twice of BC. Okay? So we can write AE by BC, see over here, AE by BC equals to over here twice of BC by BC equals to AE by BC equals to 2 by 1. So we have got AE by BC equals to 2 by 1. So we have got this ratio as 2 by 1. By cross multiplication we will be getting EL equals to twice BL, and hence the result. So whatever is the idea or the technique I have explained over here, let me prove it. And before seeing the solution, what I am going to do, children, you attempt by your own, because I have explained the concept. So let us start the solution. Let us name the angles. First we will prove these two triangles congruent. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 equals to 2, 3 equals to 4, and DM equals to CM. So let us start proof. The given part and the required to prove part you have to write. Or shall I write? Okay, let me write. Given a parallelogram A, parallelogram name is given as A, B, C, D, and M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of CD. To prove EL equals to twice BL. Now proof part. In triangle EDM and triangle BCM, angle 3 equals to angle, this whole angle, no? This one is 2. Let us write more nicely. Angle 2. So angle 3 equals to angle 4. Alternate angles. Then DM equals to CM. M is midpoint. And angle 1 equals to angle 2, vertically opposite angles. This one is A, S and A. Therefore, by ASA congruence rule, triangle EDM is congruent to triangle BCM. Therefore, ED equals to BC. But BC is equals to AD, implies AD equals to D, implies AE equals to twice of AD equals to twice of BC. ठीक है? All things I have explained. Now this implies AE by BC equals to 2 by 1. Make it equation number 1. So main thing we have proved. Now only the similarity part. Now in triangle ALE and triangle these two triangles we will prove similar. So angle A equals to, we don't know right now, but angle 1, this angle 1, no sorry, this angle 1 I have already named, na? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us name this one as 5 and this one as 6. So angle 5 equals to 6. This one name it 7 and this one name it 8. So wherever is L, I'll name L for the second triangle, and wherever is E, I will name B. Wherever is E, I will name B, and the other name is C. So CLB. Obviously, this angle means this whole angle is 4. So in triangle ALE and in triangle CLB, this see over here, CLB. So angle 5 equals to angle 6. Vertically opposite angles, angle 7 equals to angle 8. Alternate angles, therefore by double A similarity, triangle ALE is similar to triangle CLB. Now once they are similar, their sides will be in proportion. Therefore AL by CL, this means if we don't write then also it's okay, because AL and CL ratio is nowhere needed, equals to EL by BL equals to AE by BC. Now this implies EL by BL equals to 2 by 1 from 1. This implies EL equals to EL, write nicely, equals to twice of BL. And the last thing what we write, hence proved. Truck. So let us move to the next question. In this question again I repeat, prove these two triangles congruent, make this equals to this. Therefore this one is twice of this, AE is twice of AD, that is twice of BD. Therefore AE by BC is 2 by 1. Now this triangle, these two triangles similar by double A similarity. Therefore AE by BC equals to EL by BL equals to 2 by 1. That has got. So let us move to the next question. Next, question number 5, which I have written over here, is triangle PQR is right angled at Q and points S and T trisect the side QR. We have to prove that 8 PT square equals to 3 PR square plus 5 PS square. Now this question also is an important question. So over here it is given, children, that S and T are the points of trisection of the side QR. So if I take this QS distance as x, then QT distance will be 2x and QR distance will be 3x units. I think no confusion in this. So QS is x, QT is 2x and QR is 3x. So let us proceed on. So given triangle PQR in which angle Q is equals to 90 degree and S and T are points of trisection of side QR. Therefore QS equals to x. Let QS equals to x, then QT equals to 2x and QR equals to 3x units. Now we want to prove this. Required to prove or to prove. 8 PT square equals to 3 PR square plus 5 PS square. In proof part, what you do, children, all things you bring to left hand side. 8 PT square minus 3 PR square minus 5 PS square equals to, let us solve this. This we prove as 0. Then these two terms we will bring to right hand side and hence proved. Now 8 PT square equals to 8 PT. Let us find a triangle in which, right angle triangle in which PT is a part. Obviously that triangle is triangle PQT. So PT square will be equals to PQ square plus QT square. So PQ square plus, in place of QT I will be writing 2x square. Okay? Minus of thrice PR square equals to PQ square plus QR square. So PQ square plus 3x whole square. PR, yes, minus of 5 PS square. PS is a part of this right angle triangle PQS. So 5 PS square will be PQ square minus of x square. This much only you solve. So 8 PQ square minus 3pq square minus 5pq square. This first term I have expanded. Now plus this term 4 8s are 32, 32x square minus 9 3s are 27x square. This one is minus, oh sorry, over here plus x square. So minus of 5x square. Now this will be equals to 8pq square minus of 3 and 5 is 8pq square. Crack, plus of 32x square minus 27 and 5 is 32. So 32x square, crack. So we are getting how much? 0. Therefore, take this to right hand side. So 8pt square equals to 3pr square plus 5 of ps square, and the last portion left to write is hence proved. Check. So let us move to one more question. Question number 6. Question number 6 which I have written over here is triangle ABC is right angle at B. The lengths of the sides containing the right angle are 6 cm and 8 cm. I have taken AB as 6 cm, BC as 8 cm. Now a circle is inscribed in the triangle ABC. We have to find the radius of the circle. This also is an important question. Now in this question what you will do is you will be drawing you will be drawing perpendiculars from the center to all the three sides. So we can say that if I name it over here, suppose I name over here P, Q and R. This one was 8 cm, correct? Now so we can say that the radius of the circle is OP equals to OQ is equals to OR. This is the radius, suppose R. So we have to find the length of R, that is the radius of the circle. Now how to find? What we will do, this one is 8, this one is 6. So obviously by Pythagoras theorem AC will be 10. So we are now knowing the sides of the three triangles. I mean the length of the sides of this triangle ABC. Now the area of the triangle ABC we can find either by Heron's formula or half into base into height. Now we have one concept, means one term in our hand, one result in our hand, that is area of triangle ABC. Now we will again find the area of the triangle ABC using the concept that area of triangle ABC equals to area of triangle AOB plus BOC plus COB. Now when we will find area of triangle AOB, BOC or COB, this radius concept we will be using. That is half into BC into R, half into AC into R, half into AB into R. Now only R is unknown and the rest three sides are known. Now this area we will equate to the area known, which we have already calculated of a triangle ABC. On equation we will be getting the value of R, and hence done. So let us proceed. Solution. In right angle triangle ABC, I am not writing the given part, and all children please do write. Right angle triangle ABC, AC square equals to AB square plus BC square equals to 6 square plus of 8 square equals to 36 plus of 64 equals to 100. Therefore AC equals to 10 centimeter. Positive, this length of the side should be positive. Now area of triangle ABC is equals to half into base into height equals to half into 8 into 6 equals to 24 centimeter square. Also now from the center O draw OQ equals to OP equals to OR perpendicular on BC, then OP AB and AC respectively. Therefore area triangle ABC equals to area of triangle, don't write therefore, right now and this one make it equation number 1. Right, nicely. Now area triangle ABC equals to area triangle BOC plus area triangle AOC plus area triangle AOB equals to half into BC into R plus half into AC into R plus half into AB into R. So this half into R is common. BC plus AC plus AB equals to half into R. Now BC value is 8, AC value is 10 and AB value is 6. So this we are getting how much? Half into R into 8 and 6 14, 14 and 10 is 24 centimeter square. Now make it equation number 2. So this one and this one are equal. We will equate it. So let us write from 1 and 2 we get half into R into 24 equals to 24. This 24 cancelled. This implies R equals to 2 centimeter. So radius of the circle is 24 centimeter. And this is the A and S answer. So children, this much sums only from R.S. Agarwal. Rest all the sums, means whatever are the different types we have already discussed from NCERT. If any sum you have to ask, children, I repeat, you are free to ask from any of the platforms. Till then, goodbye. Practice all the sums from the triangles and prepare well for the examination. All the best.